now you talk about wrestlers' court. These two had to be pulled apart last week, and it was Lopez who talked a lot of trash about Hartwell to the entire locker room last week as Hartwell was coming to kick out.
Electra Lopez is back to make a statement, Vic, and it starts with Indy Hartwell.
Yeah, but talk trash to the person to their face. Why do you have to tell it to the whole locker room? It wasn't like you were just telling it to a friend. She was talking to the entire women's locker room last week in makeup.
It's about getting the
buzz. Into the cover for Hartwell, hook of the leg and a kick out. What kind of buzz is Lopez going to get tonight if Hartwell puts her down?
I'm going to tell you, I wouldn't be surprised if that happened, but the thing is, Electra Lopez is a stallion, Vic. She's what I call in the neighborhood a brick house. You can huff and puff, but it's hard to blow that house down, Vic.
When it comes down, I mean, who needs the victory more in this matchup? Is it Lopez or is it Indy Hartwell? Who needs the dub?
It's all about getting the win, Vic.
Here, Hartwell screaming in pain, but you also see the NXT Universe trying to get behind Hartwell in this matchup. And maybe, Book, you've talked about Hartwell, another student that trained under you, someone that you're very familiar with, needing a wake-up call. Are these verbal attacks from Electra Lopez what Hartwell needs?
Sometimes you need a wake-up call, Vic. Sometimes you need something to get you motivated to take you to that place, that dark, dark place. And right now, Indy Hartwell, she needs that.
Right now, she needs to create a little bit of separation. Needs to get around, and certainly does. Shoulders are down, and Lopez able to kick out at one, back to her feet. Now Hartwell able to explode and put together a little bit of rhythm, put together a little bit of momentum, and string some offense together after a couple clotheslines.
Looking good right now, Vic.
You talk about Hartwell, she hasn't forgotten about Lopez' blindside attack several weeks ago. That adds fuel to the fire here tonight. Swing and a miss. Both women,
wow.
Same mindset, same course of action, and at least in the moment, looks like Hartwell a little bit more worse than for wear.
Vic, let me tell you something. A lot of these ladies for a long time looked at Indy Hartwell like she was a stepping stone or the gatekeeper. But this right here, this Indy Hartwell right here, she wants it, man. She wants it bad. She wants championship gold. And sometimes, like I said, Vic, what do you got to do? You got to take it, man.
Right now, Hartwell showcasing strength, and a nice reversal by Lopez into the cover, and Lopez.
What the hell just happened?
Here's your winner, Electra Lopez.
What did just happen?